There are many unanswered questions about ancient history, some of which have captured the public's interest for centuries, from submerged cities to missing burial sites. These 7 historical riddles keep people up at night thinking about the unsolved mysteries. Number 1. What happened to the vanished colonists at Roanoke? John White and an additional 120 passengers arrived at Roanoke Island on July 22, 1587. He set sail for England again a few months later in the hopes of restocking much-needed supplies. However, upon his eventual return after 3 years, every last inhabitant disappeared. The sole hint as to their possible location. There is a CRO engraved on a tree and the enigmatic word Croatoan inscribed on a barrier. White surmised that the locals had come to what is now known as Hatteras Island, formerly known as Croatoan Island. However, White was unable to reach the island due to a storm, and he was never able to gather enough money for a second search. Chief Powhatan is said to have killed some of the colonists, according to certain texts, but there is no archaeological proof of such. According to some stories, the Spanish or Native Americans attacked the occupants. Some believe the colonists passed away due to natural reasons. Emeritus, head of archaeology and research at the Jamestown Rediscovery Foundation, William Kelso previously told Live Science that the colonists' fate is the biggest mystery in American history, whatever the case may be. Number 2. Where is Cleopatra's tomb? According to historical accounts, following their deaths in 30 BC, Cleopatra VII and her lover, Mark Antony, were interred together in a tomb. According to Plutarch, c. 45-120 AD, the tomb was a lofty and beautiful monument with valuables made of gold, silver, emeralds, pearls, ebony, and ivory that was situated next to a temple dedicated to the ancient Egyptian goddess Isis. The tomb's location is still a mystery. Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities, Zahi Hawass, carried out excavations in 2010 at what is now known as Taposiris Magna, a location close to Alexandria that is home to several tombs from the time of Cleopatra VII's reign. According to Hawass's news releases, while numerous intriguing archaeological finds were uncovered, Cleopatra VII's tomb was not one of them. Even if Cleopatra's tomb survives to this day, archaeologists have warned that it might be severely looted and unidentified. Number 3. Who killed JFK? There will never be a satisfactory answer to one of the greatest riddles in American history. Lee Harvey Oswald shot President John F. Kennedy in Dallas on November 22, 1963, but some people think he wasn't the only gunman. Before Oswald could be tried, on November 24, 1963, Jack Ruby, the proprietor of a nightclub, shot and killed Oswald. Lung cancer claimed Ruby's life on January 3, 1967. The theory that Oswald killed JFK on his initiative and Ruby killed Oswald on his initiative is the one that is most commonly accepted. Ruby claimed that she didn't want Jacqueline Kennedy to experience the discomfiture of Oswald coming back to trial. But this argument is still rejected by a sizable portion of professional historians, as well as a large number of amateur historians. And after JFK's passing, a great deal of alternate hypotheses have been proposed by historians and amateurs alike. Number 4. Where is William Kidd's treasure hidden? William Kidd, aka Captain Kidd, was a notorious Scottish privateer who traveled the world in the late 16th century. The British government had given him a mission to apprehend pirates, but in 1701, he was himself killed for piracy. Kidd took numerous ships and looted them before his untimely and unjustifiable demise. The Quedagh Merchant, a Moorish merchant ship loaded with gold, silver, silks, satins, and other Indian riches, was the one that put him in trouble, though. Kidd argued that since the French owned it, it was a lawful target. However, the Mughal emperor at the time threatened to cut off trade routes for the East India Company because it had an English captain and Indian goods, according to Reuters. Upon learning that he had been labeled a pirate, he abandoned the ship, causing it to sink in the Caribbean. In 2007, the Quedagh Merchant's wreckage was eventually located. According to Reuters, Kidd claimed in a letter he wrote during his trial that he had stolen over 100,000 British pounds and buried it someplace, offering to exchange the location for his life. Number 5. Is there a money pit on Oak Island? There have been legends about Oak Island, off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, for almost 200 years. It is said that the pirate captain William Kidd, 1645–1701, left behind a treasure trove. Millions of dollars have been spent on multiple voyages to the island in an attempt to find the elusive riches, but to no success. On Oak Island, no treasure has been discovered in generations of seeking. However, that doesn't stop individuals from looking for it. The Curse of Oak Island, a reality TV series on the History Channel, chronicles a contemporary expedition. The 9th season debuted in 2021. Number 6. The Newton Stone, Scotland. All around Europe, standing stones can be found in abundance. Unquestionably, the most well-known of them is England's Stonehenge, but other nations also have intriguing artifacts and historic structures. The most peculiar and perplexing of these in Scotland is the Newton Stone. Situated in Aberdeenshire, the Newton Stone features a meticulously sculpted design resembling a serpent. In addition to whatever snake-like creature is depicted, the stone seems to have some circles and flowers on it. Unfortunately, archaeologists are unsure of the significance of those images. But the actual wild stuff happens on the opposite side of the Newton Stone. There are 6 lines of unreadable text on the back. Historians are quite certain that a set of dishes-like lines and carvings originate from the ancient Ogham language. But there are a few more sentences written in an unidentified text. The meaning of the message and the nature of the second language are completely unknown to linguists. Number 7. The Skulls of Motala, Sweden. We appreciate your patience if you're tired of mysteries involving stones and stay until the very end. Skull fragments, not stone, are the object of archaeologists' doubts in Sweden. Researchers have been investigating Stone Age assemblages of human skulls and other bone fragments at a lakeside location close to Motala, Sweden. At least 11 distinct skulls have been discovered there. They are the gruesome remains of newborns, children, and grown men and women. Archaeologists immediately questioned whether the skulls had a deeper religious significance or were part of some sort of ceremonial sacrifice. Scientists have been able to date the bones and find that they are all roughly 8,000 years old. They were also mixed with prehistoric animal bones, strengthening the religious notion. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, then don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and just ringing the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. Your support means the world to us.